Unit repaired. New construction options. Building. Our base is under attack. Repair.
Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Very well. Agreed.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. At once. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Reporting. Agreed.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Report affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Yes,
Unit
sir. At
ready.
once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Repairing. Base is under attack. Unit repaired.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Repairing. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building. Our base is
Vehicle
under
reporting.
attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds. Repairing. On hold. Cancel. Repairing. Insufficient funds. Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing. Our base is under attack. Unit repaired. Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing. Unit repaired. Construction complete. Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
repaired.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Repairing. Building. Unit repaired. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Repairing. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Repairing. Base is under attack. Unit repaired. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds. Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Report acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. 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 Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Agreed.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Acknowledged. Very well. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
New construction
Affirmative.
options. Building.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Building.
Yes, affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete. New construction options. Building.
Ready and waiting. Once. At once. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Waiting order. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit ready. Building. Cancel. On hold.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Comrade affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds. Unit ready.
Waiting affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Preparing. Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. Structure sold.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Base is under attack. Unit lost.
Report acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Insufficient.
Report very
funds.
well.
Structure sold. Unit
Reporting
ready.
very well. Report affirmative. Agreed.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Report affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Report acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Ready and waiting. Very well.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle report.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Vehicle report.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle report.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Building. On hold. Cancel.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Waiting orders.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Very well. Very well. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Naval
Affirmative.
unit lost.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Vehicle report.
complete.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. 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 Waiting order. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Report acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Naval
Affirmative.
unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Waiting for acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Waiting for acknowledged.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, affirmative. Acknowledge. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Comrade. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. At once. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Waiting for
ready.
affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Yes, acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged,
Unit
sir.
ready. Building.
At once.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay,
Unit ready.
okay,
Building.
okay.
Construction
Okay.
complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Agreed.
orders. Very well. At once. Agreed.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. At once. Awaiting
Agreed.
orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Waiting
Affirmative.
order.
Affirmative. Report acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Mission accomplished.